Rising Artists, a series where we introduce you to brand new artists. Who knows? They might end up on your playlist. I'm your host, Taylor Warren. Let's get started, shall we?
My name is Ricky Mendoza, and I am a musical artist from Texas. And I'm a Mexican American, and I absolutely love music. I love everything that has to do with music, but I'm mainly a storyteller. And what that means is that I've been writing for a really long time. Reading and writing has been my passion since I was a kid. And of course, music was, but I started late in my musical life. So I'm a late bloomer when it comes to being a musician. I'm 44 right now. In a few days, I'm going to be 45. Like, oh my God, that's insane. But but yeah, in a nutshell, that's me.
Wow. What's the motivational drive that gets you to keep producing new music?
Well, it comes to like at the point where I was beginning at 36, I was not in a good place, to say the least. I was getting a divorce. I was broke. It was just a really dark and somber era of my life. And I'm a creative person. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a trained filmmaker. And at that point, I ran out of money to make my films. And I wanted a creative outlet to do something. I feel like if I'm not being creative, I'm not living my full life. And bought a guitar, got on ultimateguitar.com and started learning covers. And at the same time, I was writing poetry. And right when I got the hang of music and I saw a pattern with all the cover songs that I was singing, I was like, wait a minute, these guys, they're not doing magic. They're just doing G, C, D, and like major chords. And I was seeing a pattern. Oh, wait, this Against Me song is kind of like this Bad Religion song. And they're kind of like, they're the same, like not the same like in structure and melody, but they're the same, they're using the same chords. And I'm like, whoa, this is like crazy. I could do this. So at the same time, I was writing my poetry, and I just married a chord structure that I had and married it with my lyrics. And I'm like, holy crap, I invented a song. And I was like, wow, I invented a song that didn't exist yesterday. And I did it. And it was like, wow. And it was fun and catchy. And it's like, oh my God, maybe I can do more. And I started doing more. And then all of a sudden I had an album, and I named it Angst, because that was the emotion that I was feeling at the time, this feeling between anger and frustration. And I had all of this angst inside of me. And to me, that was the secret ingredient of my music. And that is what has been fueling my music. Of course, I'm not full of anger and frustration anymore. I mean, there's still a lot of it. But that there, to me, they are kind of is a moment in place in time of where I was in life. So you asked what drives me right now. This last album is about love. It's almost like I don't know. It's kind of like an angry love, but it's still love. And I know that may sound like really corny and it's like, oh my God, really? Another artist talking about love? Like, come on. But at the end of the day, that's even though it's cliche and it's been done a million times before, I feel like you and me, we are unique individuals that we offer really unique perspectives. And that is what came out of like my experiences from my references, my experiences, and my musical references and my emotions. You put it in a blender, and you get this last album called "The New Hurt," and that's that. Ta-da!
Wow, that is so well put together. Oh my goodness. And with the new album out, The New Hurt, how did the title came to be? I mean, you got the previous one called Angst. So how did this one kind of like form from the ashes?
Angst was my first album. My second album was
sorry.
called no, don't be sorry. The second album was called "No One Has Their Shit Together." All right.
Speaking of no one who's got their shit together, oh my gosh.
In love with a gorgeous woman, and I know listeners and probably you were going, "Oh my God!"
Oh no, what are you talking about?
Hang on, stay with me, with me, for the love of God. So, yeah, I fell in love with this beautiful, gorgeous woman, and to me, the new hurt stems from when you love someone, the people in your life, either whether it be mom, dad, siblings, your partner, your relationship, any time that there is a new love in your life or any kind of love, it's a new source of hurt, and it hurts like hell. You know, a stranger can tell you, "Oh, you suck," and you're like, "Bitch, please, come on, I don't care." But when your lover, when your parents tell you you suck, you know, you're a piece of shit, man, that hurts because you love that person. And that's where it stems from. Like that is a new source of hurt. And of course, my wife was like, "Really? That's the name of the album? I'm your new hurt?" But yes, I'm her new hurt as well.
So I got the chance to actually like freshly listen to it as of today.
What do you think?
So weirdly enough, you've been mentioning about how you were a filmmaker, and you still are a filmmaker at heart.
Yes.
I instantly thought I was watching a movie with my with my ears. The narration throughout the whole thing just felt as if I'm just watching this like Western, I'm saying like a Western mafia type action movie, but it felt like that.
Really? Wow.
Yes. I had this like, oh my gosh, I was having like Pulp Fiction like flashbacks in my head thinking, I'm like, dude, this would be killer for like a Pulp Fiction type remake. Not like official remake, but like in that style. Just I feel that. Gosh. One of the songs in particular, I'm curious to know the story behind it, like the conception of it. I'm looking at my Spotify playlist right now. If I'll Hurt Anyway. I want to know that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that song was an interesting song to listen to. So I'm curious to know how that story came to be.
Well, first, before I talk about it, what was your impression of it? Because it's so different from the whole album.
To me, it felt like this weird ballad, and it was like a weird kinky ballad between each other, and I thought it was funny. And then at some parts of it, I was just like, okay, all right, I get this. Oh, okay. But it was overall good. Like, I'm so curious to know the story behind it.
Yes. All right. Well, how do I start?
You know it's a good song if it starts out like that.
Yes. Well, I mean, a lot of the songs that come to be, I guess, that come to fruition, you know, you really kind of have doubts in them when you're creating them because you don't know exactly what tone to give them, you know, how to structure them and so on. And that was a tough one. That was a really tough one because it has a really kinky vibe. It has lyrics that are like, whoa, holy shit. And if I sing it by myself, they sound like really, I guess, I don't know what the word is, misogynistic, maybe sadistic. I don't know.
A little bit sadistic. I can definitely see that.
Yeah. And no, I can't do that. Like, no, that's not who I am. And but so I asked, I asked my wife, the only way that we can uh, make this song happen is if you sing it with me. And she's like, "What? I'm not a singer." Well, I mean, she was a singer. She was part of a hardcore punk band. She sang
Oh
there.
shit.
So anyway,
All right.
long story short, that is the only way that we're gonna pull this off. And I wanted this really, I guess, 50s kind of melody with a simple piano and sounding like a Frank Sinatra song, because the lyrics are kind of effed up. They're like S&M stuff. But I wanted to have this nostalgic feel of Frank Sinatra with this beautiful, I don't know, and that juxtaposition of S&M and Frank Sinatra was just perfect. And we made it happen over a lot of takes and over a lot of nights where we're trying to nail it. And I think that we did. And now you're asking me about it, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's weirdly enough, that one stood out to me out of the whole album. And I'm like, okay, I have to ask about this one. I have to, and I'm actually excited to know that it's your wife that's doing the female part of the song. And I was just like, oh, it plays so much better as like a romance, a really like weird romance conversation, romantic conversation between each other. And I'm like, now knowing it's your wife, it's like, oh, okay.
Yes. Because I mean, if you meet us, like, we're super like I don't know I don't know how people would judge us or whatever. I mean, it's not like we care, but it's I don't know, we're sweet, good people. And but of course, like everyone else, we do have our little dark side, but it's something that we enjoy.
There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong. Well, besides that song, all the other songs are fantastic. I know the big one that you guys are that you're promoting right now is "Move," which is actually one of the big songs I instantly thought of as like something that was perfect for a movie trailer. To hear that song in the background.
Yes.
So I'm curious, how did "Move" come to be? Because I know that there's a little, because I'm hearing, because I'm looking at your notes over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm curious as to how "Move" became the official opener of your album.
I curated the whole album to make it one narrative, to make it one seamless thing, an entity, because I'm a kid from the 90s, and I listened to Bad Religion, and I listened to Neutral Milk Hotel, and I, for the life of me, I didn't even know like they were even individual songs back then. And they like, oh, did you like this song? Is like, I don't know. I like the whole album. Like, I don't know. Like when the songs ended or began. And I love that concept, and I wanted that concept for this album. And for me, the first 10 minutes of any story, the first inklings, or the first minutes of a movie, of a film, of a movie or a film, a song, an album, a concept is really important. That sets the tone for the whole thing. I call it the slingshot. That is going to be the driver of the whole album. So "Move" is a song that is like, get with it. Like you can't be stuck here in this state of mind, whether it be maybe you're sad about something or whatever. You have to effing move. Like, you have to. And movement is like movement in fire, that those molecules hitting each other so fucking fast, that is what creates the energy. And that is the energy that I want. That is the energy that I live with. And to start the album that way was just, I don't know, it just felt right. And actually today we're about to film the music video for Move, and so we're excited about that. Yeah, well, of course, I'll share it with you as soon as it's out. But yes, it's gonna
Yeah.
be cool, and it's the first music, like the official music video that I'm making for the album. So super pumped, super excited.
Hey, I'm excited for it too. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Any kind of little sneak peek that we should know about?
No.
Okay.
It's just a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and this is what's gonna kickstart, and it's just going to be super, super cool. So you would be a really big fan of the music video, since you're a fan of Tarantino and stuff like that. And I live in Austin, Texas, where Robert Rodriguez is from, and so Tarantino is from here. So
oh my gosh, I keep forgetting that you're from Texas. Well, we're now into the part of the day. Now I feel like since we had a discussion about that one song, I feel like I need to change the cards that I have. But in the meantime, I have some like wild card questions. And I always like to give the opportunity of a choice between red or black.
Black, definitely.
Black. All right.
Oh, but those are like the awesome colors. Like black is like the official. No. As a punk rocker, black is like the official uniform of the punk.
Red also appears in there once in a while because it shows all like the blood, the guts of. Yes. Do you have it? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So we'll start off easy. You never whisper to someone as they fall asleep. What's the one thing that you whispered into your wife's ear to make her not fall back asleep ever again?
Oh, there's a lot of things. Oh my Lord. Jeez. We're out of beer. You should never whisper that. We're out of whiskey.
Go-to drinks.
Damn. Things that you should never whisper. Yes, we're out of beer, I guess. Yes. As they fall asleep, as they fall asleep is you're late to work. Oh man, that's
ooh.
Yeah. That's
that would get me. And I've done that multiple times to a couple boyfriends in the past, and obviously that they're past boyfriends. All right, if you were a wrestler, what would your choice ring entrance music be?
Oh man, that's a good one. It depends, like on what am I? Like, am I this dark and mysterious wrestler, or am I this like I don't know. I like the oh man, there's a great Against Me song. Hang on. It's
all right.
Oh man. Oh, Black Me Out. That would be my Black Me. Have you heard Against Me?
I have. That one was a good song.
Holy shit. And they have oh my God. Yeah. Like,
I can definitely see that.
I want to piss all over your house and like. So, yeah.
So wait, now that you got that song as your choice, what would your outfit be? Are you going to work with the song, or are you going to work against the song?
No, definitely work with the song. Geez. Now I think I'm gonna go be a wrestler now. Oh man, I don't know. And my wife's like really good with with fashion and all that stuff. She's a big fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. And
ooh, all right. All right, I can see that. Gosh, now you have to use.
I don't know. It's gonna get wacky.
Now you're gonna have to do a wrestler theme music video. That's just gonna have to come natural.
Yes. Oh man, we were just in Mexico City too, and we went. When you're in Mexico City, if you've never been, you have to go to the lucha libre, which is the Mexican wrestling, and I mean, it's a whole folklore thing, and it's beautiful. It's awesome, and everybody's like. I once went to the lucha libre, and first I visited the museums, the culture. And it's just the museums were quiet, and and you were there enjoying Frida Kahlo and, you know, Diego Rivera, and it's like, oh, okay. And then, you know, you see a Monet, and it's like, oh, okay. And then at night, we went to the wrestling, and everybody, fuck you, chinga tu madre, pinche puto, la chica, and beer everywhere. And it's like, holy shit, this is awesome. This is like the perfect, like, anti-museum thing. This is perfect. The culture. So it's awesome. So if have you ever been to Mexico City?
I haven't even crossed the border. I'm trying to get to Canada first.
Yeah. Yes. No, it's awesome. It's awesome over there. It's so gorgeous.
Man,
It's so beautiful.
it is on my bucket list. I definitely for sure. The most challenging song to perform a striptease to.
The most challenging song to perform a striptease to.
Yes.
Oh man, that would probably be. Oh man, there's so many good ones. Oh yeah.
I've already had
Probably.
someone say the funeral song as their choice, and that one still makes me cry. I'm
Oh
done.
yeah.
I'm gone.
Oh, like, oh, where could my baby be? Like, that song from the 50s is like, oh man, that is a sad song. That gets me, and that would be really hard. You don't know exactly where the song is going, and the guy is so sad, and you're naked, and it's like, wow, that's all. I live for awkward moments, actually. So this is awesome.
That would be a perfect one. Oh my gosh, that one's good. That one's really good. When's the last time you surprised yourself?
The last time I surprised myself. God dang it. That's a good one. Myself. The last time I surprised myself, actually, um, I laugh because there's a lot of moments where I surprise myself because I'm dumb sometimes. But I mean, really, when it comes to being a music creator, a song creator, it's really weird because you have, at least I do, I have an acoustic song that is like the skeleton of what the song will be in the future for, you know, for when I record it. And it's just so weird because you don't want all the songs to be this monotonous acoustic guitar singing guy, because that's boring. And so I tried to add instruments, add a feeling, add a tone, add some storytelling elements, some sound, some weird like stuff. But of course, it just gets sometimes the songs just don't work. And it's really frustrating, but it's really cool at the same time because you're just working and working. And then when it finally works and finally comes together, I was so surprised. You're like, holy shit. Like, for example, like that song that you asked me about, like, If I'll Hurt Anyway. Like, wow, that worked. And it's actually kind of cool. And, you know, I'm listening to it because I know this might sound weird, but I make music for myself too. I listen to my own music because it's as if my favorite bands that I follow and I listen to, it's as if they had my own experiences, but they don't. They can't. They don't have my experiences. They don't have my unique stuff that I have to offer, my energy, but I have them as references. So it's as if they were writing music through me. And I love that. And I surprise myself when all that comes together in a song. And I was absolutely, I don't know, I was just really happy with the result. And I really surprised myself throughout the whole process of song making, and I just finished the album a few months ago, maybe, I don't know, 3 months ago or something like that. And God, it was just such a tiring process after that. Is just like, wow, I finished it, because it takes a lot of work to do it. And to me, and as a music fan, I was like, oh my God, Against Me has this new album. It took them only 2 years. Come on, release more music, Against Me. Release more music. Everybody, it frustrates me as a fan, but it's a lot of work. And I have a lot more respect and admiration now for artists, because it's a lot of work, especially if you care about, the music, and it's not really about sharing it. To me, it's more of like, because I'm a huge music fan and it's what I want to listen to. So I do it for myself first, and then that's a really long answer to your question about what surprises. What was the last time I was surprised? So there you go.
I know that's a really well put together, meaningful answer. It feels like you fully understand the process of creating new music, and then to be able to understand why it takes so long for an artist to produce an album and wait to it. Do a simple one. Describe your perfect day.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
I know.
Yes. My perfect day. I mean, I've been, I don't know, I come from, my main emotion is being grateful. I know it sounds boring, but to me, when I wake up in the morning, I feel truly fucking grateful, like really grateful, like, wow, I am alive. Like, wow, I just woke up from slumber. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what happened in my sleep, but now I am awake, and I am awake to experience all this that we call life. And I am moving, and as I'm moving, it's like, holy shit, wow, I have my fingers, I have my arms, I have stuff, I have clothes, I have a beautiful wife next to me, I have a beautiful house, my puppies, like everything, and every single movement of this chaotic thing that we call Earth and the universe is all moving and moving with energy, and I feel it flowing inside of me. And as I make my cup of coffee, and as I consume and experience everything, it is just so goddamn beautiful. And so, to me, any day that I wake up with health, with the vigor, and with the strength to be able to do what I love, which is be creative, solve problems for people, be able to share my energy amongst the world, just like I'm sharing my energy, and you are sharing your energy, and you're putting this thing together to share with people both of our energies, and that is so beautiful. So anytime that I wake up like that, which is mostly every day, and when you come from that beautiful state, it just makes your day better. At least it makes my day better. And there will be shit happening. There will be a lot of shit happening, a lot of problems happening. But at least I approach it in a way where I come from gratitude, and not from, yeah, I don't know, anger. Is like, oh my God, I woke up and all, moody and shitty. And no, I just honestly cannot believe the miracle that we are. I know that sounds really corny and stupid, but I just cannot believe everything. Like, it's so beautiful to me.
Man, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh.
That is, yeah.
Gosh. It's cute. It's adorable. It's not corny. But it's
Yeah,
something
sorry
that
to sound like a seminar or something, but that's
no,
just how
you're
I
good.
feel.
You're good. You're
That's
good.
how I feel.
Well, with that being said, let the corny jokes continue. Where can we find you?
You can find me anywhere where music is heard, which is usually Spotify or Apple Music, but it's everywhere. And if you don't have access or you hate ads or whatever, the music is always free, and has always been free on my website, rickymendoza.org. The main place where I live. That is the main hub where people can message me, and it's just beautiful, because that's where, you know, like you said, people weren't listening to this, but you said you had transitioned from Tumblr to now to your website. And a website is where it's like your house. That's where you put all your stuff, so people can come in. It's like a park. It's like a public park. People can come in and enjoy themselves with you know, great music, at least according to me.
I think your music is great. I'm actually really excited to see this new music video.
That's awesome.
Well, with that being said, thank you so much for taking this time. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize we spent an hour together.
What?
Just about.
That was an hour? It feels
just
like
about.
10 minutes.
I thought it was like 30 minutes over here. I'm like, I glanced down. I'm like, now, don't get me wrong. I'm dyslexic, and I'm looking down. And I'm like, okay, wait, is it 4:54 or is it 4:40? 4:44? 45? And I'm like, oh no, whoa, it's been an hour. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.